Okay, here we are at 5510 River Forest Drive, Jacksonville, Florida 32211. It's in the Arlington area. It's a nice area for retail. This particular street and location's better for rentals at the moment. I don't think the market's come back yet to where it's a high retailable area. Nonetheless, this is a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath. It's 1,094 square foot, and the original build was 1950. This was originally a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and we'll see in a little bit down that hallway they've added on a bedroom and a bathroom. I believe I recall seeing this home 4 or 5 years ago when it was a distressed REO, and I'm pretty sure, and you can see by some of the upgrades, it's been upgraded. It was, renovated. Someone maybe bought it for a rental or lived in it, and then it, went under. Now we'll see throughout the house that there's some stains on the ceilings. There's a couple of ceilings removed in 2 of the bedrooms, so there was a roof leak at some point. I'm not sure if the roof that's on there right now was before or after the leak, but I'm going to assume that it was before the leak and it was just poorly installed, causing the leak. So we're gonna look a little further into that later to determine whether or not we need to add a roof to the budget. But the roof is fairly new. If anything, we would just do some repairs. It's a torch down modified roof, so it's basically tar shingles, and then it's installed with heat, so it's usually pretty easy to repair. And this is done because part of the house is flat and the rest of the house has a slow pitch or low pitch, excuse me. So you'll see here all the windows are updated windows, double insulated. Excuse me, they're not double insulated, but they are updated. We'll notice that a lot of the fixtures are in pretty good shape. They're kind of the old brass look, but they're fine, especially for a rental. The flooring in the house, we have carpet basically throughout, except for the wet areas, the bathrooms and the kitchen. It's stained mostly here in the living room. There's a few repairs that need to be done. That needs to be reattached to the tack strip. And then in the 2 bedrooms where there were leaks, the carpet's gone. My suggestion is going to be to come in and heavily shampoo this floor, keep the carpet, repair it, and then reinstall carpet in the 2 bedrooms where it's missing. Paint throughout is pretty much a white paint. This is why we think it was probably a rental, because somebody just painted every square inch of it white. It's not too bad in the living room, but in the bedrooms it's pretty dirty. Our method is to paint the walls a nice bamboo tan color, and it's going to have a little bit of a gloss, so it's easier to wash. And then the bottom trim and around the doors are going to be a high white gloss finish, so it gives a little definition. You could get away with probably just painting the 3 bedrooms white and patching the repairs with a pure white and save a little money there, but we like to make these look really nice. So the exterior, I'm going to go out there in a minute. It's a little loud because someone's mowing the grass next door, and we'll look at that on the way out. So it is a concrete block house. We're going to move now into the original 2 bedrooms and the original full bath. We got an air handler here. It is old. The condenser is stored in the laundry room, so we could believe that for under $500 we can have our AC guy reinstall and service the unit. That being the case, be prepared for a new unit to be purchased in the near future. These older units are outdated in many ways. The Freon costs a lot of money, so once the first repair comes, it's probably going to be worth it to just buy a new $2,500 unit for the whole house, and you may consider just doing that up front. So, but for now, we have the entire AC unit, and we can assume it's repairable. Bedroom 1, we got a nice little light fixture here with a fan. Closet just needs to be cleaned up. You get some dirty on the bottom. Touch-up painting inside there. Very nice bedroom here. Plenty of lights and windows. Smoke alarms are installed. We also have a nice ceiling textured, knockdown texture throughout, which is nice. Bedroom number 2 here, I can see the carpet's removed. This is where we have had some damage. Now we'll point out that we've had some heavy rains in the last 2-3 days, and I don't see any water in this collecting in these areas, so I'm leaning towards the possibility that these are just old damages and then a roof was put on after the fact. So we just have drywall repairs in here, some insulation in the ceiling, and then texture to match the rest of the texture there. All doors are in good shape, just need to be cleaned and painted. Hall bathroom, and moderate tile floors there. Tub's in good shape. So is the tile surround. I mean, the fixtures are all pretty new. Wall fixtures here, little small stuff like tightening this loose piece up. We like to have that done so that the tenants don't have an issue when they move in. Putting a light bulb in, a lot of little miscellaneous stuff. Mostly cleaning. The panel here is an old panel. It is working for the most part. Right now the main breaker is broken. If we turn it on, I have to hold it and you can see the power works. But when you let go, it kind of falls back. So the breaker needs to be repaired for sure. Other than that, the power is good in the house. So back through the living room. Technically, this is your dining space. And then you have a nice, cute little kitchen here. Perfect for a rental property. Updated wood cabinets. Countertops in good shape. Everything looks really good in here. The appliances are older. Of course, they're used. I would definitely budget for a potential replacement in the near future. But for now, we would just install new grease pans on top here. And it looks like it's pretty good, both the refrigerator and the stove. Dishwasher the same. So we're going to have a separate line item for miscellaneous future expenses, which is going to be the appliances and the HVAC system. Everything else would be recommend being done right away. So here's where we go into our addition. We have a back door here. Here's out to the backyard. We'll go check that out in a minute. We have our laundry room, which is where they're storing the air condenser. Water heaters in good shape. You also notice the house has been repiped. It's all CPVC, up to date. Nice large laundry room here. Box for an alarm system if you need it. And then we walk into what would be a master suite. You got your master bathroom. Stand-up shower, toilet, vanity, everything's in great shape, just needs to be cleaned. We have a little ceiling damage here. Master bedroom, same thing, needs some fresh paint. Got your closet there, and then you've got some drywall work here to be done. You can see where we have all new plumbing, both water lines and sewer lines, which is nice to see in these older homes. Then we need to install new ceiling in the entire master bedroom here. But again, if you notice, there is no collected water at all in here, and it's rained very heavily the last couple of days. So nice windows throughout. Just needs carpeting in here, drywall, and of course paint throughout the entire house. So very minor stuff to do. One thing I'll also point out, which as I go out back, is the septic. This is on septic tank, city water, and the septic lid will need to be replaced. We'll see how it's broken up, but other than that, the exterior of the house needs a good pressure wash and a fresh coat of paint. Back patio here is a nice feature. I'd add a step there off the back door and then paint this patio, or maybe we'll just pressure wash it clean. Little fence repair over there. Miscellaneous stuff throughout. So over here in the back, we got a nice large backyard. Here's our septic tank lid. It's broken up, and you can actually see into the side here. And I've actually had a dog fall into one of these things while it caved in, and it's just dangerous to have it separated like that with tenants. You don't want their kids falling in. So a new septic tank lid, we'll have that in the budget. Lastly, we'll go out front. We got some other folks here looking at the house. We have just again pressure wash, paint. You got a lot of peeling paint all over the place. Fresh coat of paint. I would paint the front patio floor nice gray. Pressure wash the driveway. Paint those beams there the same color as our trim. And that's our front entrance there. And that's it. We've got some trees, but they're mostly in the neighboring yards. It's a large tree in our front yard. They all look pretty safe. They're not touching the roof. There's some dead limbs that could potentially be removed, but really they would just, you could see like a little bitty limb there fell on the roof. It's minor. The lawn service guy can knock that off when he cuts the grass. In the future, that is going to grow out some more, and maybe the next 3 or 4 years you'd want to have the tree trimmed. Other than that, pretty simple house. I'll get a renovation budget put together and send it along with the video.